going to go all the way back to in the beginning. Genesis chapter 3, verse 11. The question for today is, who told you that you were naked? Now, when Adam and Eve sinned, they were overcome with shame and guilt, which caused them to hide in the bush and sew fig leaves to cover their nakedness. We have been doing the same thing ever since, trying to cover ourselves in God's sight. Now, are you ashamed of who you are, of your creativity, your tendencies, or even your looks? What attempts have you made to cover yourself? Are you actually pretending to be someone you're not? Are you afraid of failure, success, criticism, poverty, ridicule, rejection, mistakes, or anything else you consider negative? Now let's read and reflect on the truths found in Psalm 139. Starting in verse 13, it says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb." This is for you. Now listen, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. How precious to me are your thoughts, God, how vast is the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I awake, I am still with you. Now let's look at one more passage real quick. New Testament, 2 Timothy chapter 1, verses 6 and 7. "For this reason," Paul wrote, "I remind you to fan into flame the gift of God, which is in you through the laying on of my hands. For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline." Now that we've read those two passages and seen that God has been involved in making you who you are and who you're not, I want you to determine not to hide who you are any longer. Or don't be afraid to express your gifts, purpose, or creativity. God has made you to be who you are. Celebrate it, rejoice in it, release it, and glorify God by being who He made you to be. That's it for today. Come on back tomorrow. We'll have another question waiting right here.